This is a demo for part 1 of Lab 4. There's obviously a lot of signals going on, so I'll do my best to try and explain exactly how this is functioning. So we start off with clock enable being full 1, so that lets everything through the D flip-flop, and then some random values for M. And for this one, select a 0, 1, so that multiplexer with 4 inputs is letting through M1, which is 0, 0, 0, 1, and then S is here 0, 1, 0, which if I look, it's B, and B is the input coming from the multiplexer, which would be that 0, 0, 0, 1, so that's what it's letting in right here. And then we'll go down a little bit to where the input changes. All right, here, so then this is where we change S to 1, 0, 1, which is, oh no, 1, 1, 0 is where it changes. So 1, 1, 0 is not A. So that's where it'll change from 0, 0, 0, 1 to 1, 1, 1, 0 every clock cycle. And that keeps happening until, I think, right here. Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of, but if you want to check these and you'll see what's changing and see how the output is changing, I believe it is functioning properly. Yeah, and that's it. This is my demo for part 2 of lab 4. It's not working 100%. I'm having some issues that I wasn't able to resolve. But this is what I have. So we'll start off, you'd see I actually had a signal D, so we know what state we're in. Started off at state 0, and at that first clock cycle we go to state 1, and then I wanted to show before anything that the reset button's working, so you'll see reset go high here and clear goes high, and we go back to state 0, and then as soon as it's over at that next clock cycle we go back to state 1, and then I have to go through a few clock cycles for it to start working properly, but you can see it being implemented right here. So we're in state 1, yeah, state 1. You'll see what signal, W. So W starts to work. It goes through all of the outputs possible of W, but I'm getting X instead of 1. I've tried a few things and it wasn't working, so show that I'm close. Goes 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, goes all the way up to 1, 1, 1, and then at that point the counter will hit the max and it'll go back to 0, and then we'll change states to state 2. Then it does the same thing for clock enable, which is 4 bits, so it takes a little bit longer, goes all the way through until it's 1, 1, 1, 1, and then goes back down to 0, goes to the next state, which is, I think, the select state, which is at 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, back to 0, next state, and that last state is the S state, so S goes through that process until it gets to 1, 1, and then we'll go back to state 1. I believe that's kind of how I interpreted from the circuit that we were giving what was supposed to happen. I'll do that indefinitely and only go to state 0 if the reset switch is hit.